But here at the Free Play Podcast, we like to do a lot of fun things. This podcast, if you do not know, you've never been here, you haven't experienced it before, this is 100% about relationship building. If you learn anything, that's on accident. If you have a good time, that's on purpose. And so we want to create an atmosphere that's conducive for you to feel like you have a connection with us, so that when we do things like go to LTN Con, you can come up and have conversations and the relationship is already, it's got greased wheels, right? That's what we're trying to do.
Sweaty palms. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Palms sweaty.
No, that's from the licks.
knees sweaty. Mom's
so
spaghetti.
gross.
Oh, man.
That is so gross.
So
Some
Matt, I
special
just
products.
always assume that you're too busy doing things like driving to Florida and back.
Well, just one time this week. Just one time.
Driving. Oh, we got a hurricane coming. No problem.
That was
no problem.
I
Very
already made
confusing.
plans to do it, and I got back in time. But I mean, I did drive to Florida on Monday, and let me tell you, I thought it was supposed to be on Tuesday. I think I told you both this story already.
Yeah.
There's a big misunderstanding. I did drive to Florida to pick up a grand piano for a friend, and I thought it was going to be Tuesday there, Wednesday back. It's like 11 or 12 hours, normal, like driving Texas amount.
Oh yeah, that's just go get milk.
I thought it was gonna be Tuesday. I wake up at 6 a.m. on Monday with a doorbell, and Alexa's like, "There's someone at your door," and I'm like, "Who in the heck is at my door at 6 a.m.?" And Erin looks on the doorbell, and she's like, "You're driving to Florida today," and I was like, "Oh, what?" And so I run down there. I put my shirt on backwards.
Nice.
And
who do you think you are,
like,
Levi? Get out of here.
Basically, I was like, "Oh, hey, I thought it was tomorrow, but just give me like 5 minutes to pack a bag," and then I turned my shirt around, went and threw some clothes in a bag. Let me tell you what I didn't pack, okay?
Oh no, glasses. Let me guess, glasses. You couldn't see.
No. Glasses is the first thing I always go on my body in the morning. I can't see, so I need to be able to see.
Just making sure.
I didn't pack an extra pair of socks. I didn't pack boxers. I didn't pack an extra shirt. I didn't pack much else. I got my toothbrush. I got a sweater. I got a pair of shorts. And my beard brush. I brought my beard brush for some reason.
You packed almost identically for this trip as you did for the last trip you went on when you had time to pack.
No, I think I know what the problem was. I thought there was going to be some downstairs in the laundry basket that we were just doing laundry. There wasn't any. So drive to Florida, that 12 hours, I get there and I'd never been to Florida before. So I, checked it off my list of states I hadn't been to, and I have. And I got into... First off, I didn't drive just from Georgia to Florida, on the highway. They took me off the highway onto these back roads. Okay. And I ended up crossing the border, out in the middle of nowhere. There was a sign and I was like, well, I guess I made it. And I'm driving this giant U-Haul truck and going. There's nobody around. There's
snapping
nothing.
turtles. Any
There's
snapping turtles?
Nothing. I wish I didn't see any, but I wanted to. So driving, finally get to where I think I'm going to go, and I'm early. I told him I was going to be there, 6:30, and I was it was 6 o'clock. I'm like, I'm just going to go up here, see what's up here. There was a Family Dollar, and there was a pizza place across the way, and I was like, okay, looks like this is the start of a town. And I'm just going to sit
Start of a town?
Start of a town.
If you water it, it'll grow.
Because, you get into these smaller towns, there's Family Dollar pizza place. You go a little farther, and there's going to be more stuff.
Yeah, like a Target.
Family Dollar, yeah.
I pull into the Family Dollar, I back in, and I'm currently on an LTN staff meeting. Just lost it.
Oh, yep.
Gone. And I look down my phone, and I have the option of, nothing. I can make an SOS emergency call, and that's all I have. I have SOS emergency call only as my option. No internet, there's no Wi-Fi around, there's no cell anything at all. I was like, well, dang, that's weird. Maybe I'm just in a weird spot. So at my time, I drive down the road back the way I came to where I'm supposed to go. And there's for the lack of a better place, it looks like a retirement village. Okay. It looks like a retirement village. It's called Advent Christian Village. And I was like, what am I getting into here?
Oh, you rolled into a cult.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't sure. So you start going in, and there are really nice houses on one side. Look ahead, there's a water tower. There's a general store. There's apartments. There's people like walking their dogs around there, and it's like the middle of nowhere was what it feels like. And so I go and I try to find where these people are. I can't call them because there's no cell reception. I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Finally figure out where they are. The guy weighs me down. He comes up and drives up in a golf cart, and he's like, just follow me. I was like, to your death. You got it. You got it. I followed him, backed it in.
Gosh.
Hey, put this lotion on your skin.
Load up this giant 900-pound grand piano, and the way they loaded it, they took the legs off and they just put it on the side and then put it on dollies, and we rolled it up this ramp into the back of a truck, tied it off. I'm trying to go faster because there's a lot to tell. Tie it off, get it all tied up, no problem. They'd already reserved me a room in their village. So their village are hotel rooms above the general store. So I get in there.
What year are you?
Don't
Sounds
know. There thankfully was Wi-Fi, so I was able to, let my family know I was safe and not like lost in the middle of
Proof
nowhere.
of life, yeah.
It was somewhere near like Twin Oaks, Florida. So I wasn't quite in Twin Oaks. It was like out in the country. So get up the next morning, drive back to 12 hours, get to the friend's house where I'm dropping it off, and back the truck all the way down their all the way up their driveway. Back it up so that the ramp can go right into the door. It was like my best backup job ever. Okay, it was amazing.
Better than the gas station where you hit that guy.
I didn't hit the guy. I didn't anyway. I almost hit the guy for him. So get the piano in the house. It's super, super heavy. But then we need to figure out how are we going to get the legs on the piano and then tip it onto its legs because it's heavy. And there's 6 guys. And we eventually
6 people for a piano.
Oh, the thing is freaking heavy.
That's plenty of people.
It is probably plenty of people.
That's like over 100 pounds each.
Yep. So we get 2 legs on. We're going to flip it, hold it while the other leg gets put in there. And so let's just say it works really well. It works no problem.
We'll just say that. Yeah, no problem.
It did. I thought that was the end. Amen. The next day, I'm like, really tired, normal afternoon for me. And Aaron's like, we've got to go to the Schaefer's house right now. The piano's falling. And I'm like, what? So like we jump in the car and they live probably 5 blocks away. And I we race there and he's like, they're like bracing Encyclopedia Britannicas on a chair underneath the piano so it doesn't fall over. And like, yeah, I was trying to move it against the wall and 2 legs just went out. So like they were just barely holding it. I was like holding it and like got some stuff underneath it. So I pick up the front of the piano and hold it while they jam the legs back in there. And it was a wild ride. I feel really strong.
What's all that She-Hulk you've been watching lately?
It must be. It's much easier to pick it up when it's not covered in plastic crap.
That's terrifying, to be honest, because you could easily get killed by a piano.
So is it on cinder blocks now, or like what's going on?
It needs to be. No, they fixed the legs probably. I wasn't
everything.
So I don't know.
Was it everything they hoped that it would be?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. The piano's 130 years old. Super old, super cool. It's gonna be awesome. So that's my quick trip about Florida and back, and that's what I've done a lot this week.
What a wild ride. So did you get a pamphlet from the retirement village?
I freaking left it on the bed. I was gonna bring it back because there are pictures in there. I wanted to show everyone. And I left it on the bed. I'll look it up during the break, and we should have gotten
another souvenir from there or something, like a mug or like a magnet. Or
Kate did ask for something, and so
yeah. I got her a room in the inn.
Yeah, above the general store.
Above the general store.
All right, I'll put the link in the chat and Twitch, and for the rest of you, you can look it up. So
I can't wait. Well, hey Matt, thanks for sharing your adventures with us.
That sounds terrible.